Hey everyone, welcome back to Dave's Dishes. What a day, right? Big storm back east. I was like, what do I make for dinner? Do I make chili? Do I make something yummy? And I thought, well, there's not a storm here. So what I thought I'd do is make some tacos. And so today I'm making a Korean taco with a Mexican twist. So come on over, let's see what I'm doing. So right here, I have some rice and black beans, a little bit of garlic, and a little bit of red onion in there. So everybody likes that. It's pretty much almost done. I just got that going. Everybody could do that. Of course, remember when you use your black beans, use the liquid from the black beans. That's like liquid gold. So I have my hamburger over here. I've already started it, and it's browning really nicely. So I'm going to turn it up and get it brown. Get it going really good. Now, when I do my hamburger, you know, I like to buy extra lean hamburger or grind my own. So this is my own ground hamburger. I can control what's in it. I know how much fat is in it, and I know that there's no fillers, no pink slime or anything like that. So, but over here, what we're going to add to it to make it a Korean taco, I have in my mortar and pestle, I have ground up some brown sugar, some garlic powder, some chili powder, and some onion powder. Now, the reason why I put it in my mortar and pestle is because I wanted to get it really ground up because of the brown sugar that I added. The brown sugar is really crispy, crunchy, and for this, I wanted to just grind it all down. So I've got it all ground down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that right now. I'm just going to add it in here. You can make this any way you want to. I'm just going to add it in here. Get it all in there. It smells so good. I wish you could smell it. We're just going to mix it around on our meat. Now, you don't really need to add any water. I mean, there's no fat in my hamburger, technically. I mean, there's a little bit of fat, but it'll mix around really nicely and mix into your ground beef. Now, a little tip that I have for ground beef is when my kids were little, they ate a lot. And so what me and my wife used to do to spread it out, if you have a big family and you don't want to spend a lot of money, just use a pound of hamburger, which is what I have here. This is 1 pound. And shred a potato into it. You know, shred a potato and cook it with that potato, because that will really extend your meat. And the kids love it. They don't really know. My kids knew, and they called them mushmakos because it made the meat a little bit more mushy. But it's great, and it's so much better to save some money in these times. And so if you can look over here, I've got this pretty well incorporated in here, and my meat's pretty well seared off and cooked, so that's all nice and, you know, ground up. You just want to grind your meat up, you know, not grind it up, but you want to make sure it's in small pieces. So you want to make sure it's like ground beef. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this meat, I'm going to transfer it into a bowl because it's done now. And if you notice, just comes right out. No fat, no nothing. Just pure ground beef. So we've got that. We're going to come over here. And what I have over here is I have a coleslaw that I'm going to make and put on top of it. In the coleslaw, I have a little bit of jalapeno, some carrot, some, I shredded up some cabbage, and I also shredded up the broccoli stalk, the stalk of broccoli. Don't ever throw those stalks away. Just cut off the ends, Shred them, use them in your coleslaw, use them in everything. They're edible, they're good, and they're very nice. So I'm gonna mix all that together for my slaw. Kind of mix it up. Then right here, I have some Greek yogurt, and I put a little bit of white pepper and some salt in there with some vinegar. But I used a rice vinegar. So the rice vinegar, you can use any vinegar. I just had rice vinegar, so I figured I'd use it because it's kind of an Asian fusion kind of a meal. So we're gonna put that in there. And I'm gonna mix it up and just make a nice slaw that's gonna top these tacos. And they're gonna be amazing. And that's just a great way to make a really quick slaw to get, you know, all of your flavors introduced into your Korean tacos. Now these are kind of Korean fusion, because I'm using some ingredients that normally you'd use in a Spanish taco or a Mexican taco as well. So right here, I have some cojita cheese, I have some Korean barbecue sauce, and I have some avocado. Now, a trick that I do with avocado is I always squeeze the avocado with a lime, and then I keep that lime in there. It keeps your avocado from going brown. It's really nice. So, what we're gonna do is I have some tortillas here. You use whatever kind you like, small, big, little, medium, but I've just got some smaller flour tortillas. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of the barbecue sauce in there, and you wanna spread it evenly around inside of your taco. You don't wanna go clear to the edges, you wanna keep it within the borders so that it's not on the edges. And then we're gonna add a little bit of meat with our seasoning.
There you go.
To our taco. Then we're gonna add a little bit of the coleslaw. This is just gonna make it awesome. We'll add that coleslaw there. Kind of get that in there, all the good stuff in there. Then we're gonna add a little bit of cojita cheese. Cojita is a Mexican cheese. It's really good. It's very tasty on your tacos, in rice dishes, in pretty much anything you want to make. And then we're going to take our avocado and we're just going to put like a slice or two on there. Then we're going to fold it over and we have a nice little taco, as you can see. And then we're going to go over here and we're just going to use this same spoon. We're going to get some of this rice and beans that I've made. We're going to put a little scoop of there. A little scoop on the plate. There you go. You got your taco, and you got everything's in there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have Grandma taste this. Now, of course, Grandma has to have her wine with her Mexican food.
Yeah.
We'll call this,
Mexican food.
well, we'll call it Korean Mexican.
Korean Mexican.
So taste that taco, Grandma.
Okay, I'll taste it.
Let's see what you think.
Okay. Good. Good.
Good stuff?
Yeah.
Does it taste great?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, that's it. Very simple, quick meal, comes together in just minutes. Honestly, this was a last minute thing that I decided to make on the fly. My hamburger was frozen. I thawed it out in 15 minutes by just setting my package in a bowl of hot water.
Can I eat it?
So that's a really good thing to do.
Yeah.
But until next time, enjoy.